Hey everybody, Courtney here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to me. If this is your first time with me, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I really appreciate it. If you will, hit the like button, tap the subscribe and the ringy dingy bell, and I will be sure to support you back. And if you are not new to my channel, then hey you guys, what's up? So today we are doing a full tutorial on the Carly by Belle Deluxe Edition palette. And I had so much fun making the video. I'm actually doing this for my good friend Laurie Latimer. She tried to watch one of my lives, and of course my eyes were acting a fool, and so I couldn't do the look that I wanted. It was before work, so yeah, it just wasn't fun. But that happens a lot. But today I have completed a look on this palette, and I love it, and I think it's beautiful. And me and my friend Sherry actually used this palette for the first time. I used this for the first time with her on a live on Instagram. So anyhow, if you guys want to see how I got this look on my face, how I got these colors, what products I used on my face itself, you know the drill. Just keep on watching, and I will meet you guys here soon. Okay, you guys, so I know you see the beautiful, gorgeous flowers in the background. If you watched my video the other day, then you know that it was my and my husband's anniversary. And I said that I would probably be doing a video that had some of the flowers in the background. I wanted to try to incorporate them some way, and I have such a small space. So really, this is the only way that I could get them incorporated into the frame. But I do want to show them to you. They are so beautiful, y'all. They're way bigger than they look in the background. But look at these lilies and these roses. Lilies and roses, white roses, are my favorite flowers. And they're so big. I mean, that lily right there is like the size of my face. But they are so beautiful. And I just love these flowers. And I really just wanted to have them in the frame somehow. Even though they look really tiny sitting back there. But they are so close to me, it's not even funny. Like, I'll probably have lily dust on my shoulder by the time this video is over with. So anyway, so yeah, like, sit back like that. Anyway, so today I am doing a look with the Carly by Belle Special Edition, Deluxe Edition palette. I tried to do this before on a live, and it just was not a good thing. It did not happen because my eyes were not cooperating, and I wasn't happy about that. So for today, I did have my friend Laurie. She made a comment that she had watched the live because she wanted to see if I did a look on it, and then she was like, oh, her eyes watered. So Laurie, this is for you, babe. So I am doing a look with this palette. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. This is a beautiful palette. I cannot wait to use this. These colors in this area, see the cool tones in this palette, I really love. This row, and then this color here, oh, it's just so gorgeous. I love all the colors in this palette. It's a very good mix of mauve neutrals, you know, just really good colors that I think would look good on any skin tone. I do love the highlight colors in here, especially this side. But if I wanted to do like a shimmery bronze or use one of these for a shimmer as far as a brown goes, that would work too. So I just think that this palette with my little flowers back here, I just think that it's just a perfect mix for today. So I'm going to get all my brushes ready. I'm going to get all my stuff ready, and I will be back with you guys, and we will start doing work with the Carly by Belle palette. I am going to do my eyes before I do my face. I have noticed that on certain palettes, it's better for me to do it that way, and I think that today is going to be no different. I think that I need to do it that way. So I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to take my large fluffy brush here. This is my favorite brush for setting down a base color on the eyes. And there is a quite good bone color in here that's a matte that I like using. So I'm just going to kind of swirl my brush around in here, and I am going to apply this on both eyes. Okay, you guys, so what I have noticed about using this method, as far as using the concealer and then going over it with a base color, is that the biggest thing is that you want to try to make sure that you go all the way out, because you're going to cover with foundation, so it's okay, but you definitely want to get a soft, and you just kind of want to feel over it with your finger to make sure it is soft. But you do want to have a really good base, really smooth area to be able to feather out, to be able to blend those shadows really well. And if you have places that are kind of, that are not actually set with that powder, it doesn't matter if you come all the way down here with it, just in case. But if it's not completely set, then you're going to have some issues there. And then I am going to actually start this look by going into a color. It's a mauve, and I really love it, and I think it's a beautiful color, and I think I want to use my transition brush. This is a BX66 Revolution Royal and Lane Nickel brush. This is my favorite brush to transition with, and the color that I am going to start with is right here in the middle. This is a very mauve color. It's not very light, but keep in mind I do have that light base put down. So I'm going to put this on both eyes. Okay, now I'm going to blend. Okay, so I softened that down a lot. I don't know how it's coming across on camera, but it's definitely softened down a lot. So now I'm going to take another fluffy brush. This is a brush that I got out of my BoxyCharm Alamar. It's an Alamar brush. It's the green one. And I want to go one shade darker, and it's basically in the same color range. It's right here. It's the darker, like berry, like mauve color. And I'm just going to tap my brush in there very lightly, and I'm going to push this in the high crease. Okay, so in the middle of all that, I think I decided that I do want to do an halo eye with this, because I haven't done one in a while, and I think that these colors are just perfect for that. So I'm going to take that darker color on a smaller brush, and I'm going to show you how I do my halo eyes. I know everybody has their own technique, but I'm going to bring you guys in just a little bit here so you can kind of see. Alright, so I put a little bit on my brush and tap it off, and then what I do is I kind of come into the corner here, and I just kind of dab this in, and then pull it in and up, and in and up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take a small blender, and I'm going to just blend that a little bit. I'm going to kind of blend it the same way that I applied it. But I'm going to try to bring it up a little bit higher and start making that arch. Okay, so I'm going to take the same small blender that I just used. I'm going to go back into that original shade, that light mauve color. And since I changed my mind on what I was doing, I'm going to come back in and I'm going to bring this kind of here to the lid on the outside. And I'm just going to try to blend all this together on the outside. Okay, now I'm going to take the same brush that I did my inner with that darker color, and I'm going to go and do the outer, and I'm going to do some circles and some spins on that outer corner with that darker color. A big fluffy brush. And I want to bring a little bit of definition to this outer corner, other than that same color. I'm going to make this a little bit different than just a normal halo eye, because I want to deepen it just a little bit, and I'm trying to look for a color that I would like to do that with. And I think that I want to bring in like this olive color. I know it seems weird, but I'm going to try to bring in that color and see how that looks. Yes, I like that a lot. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with my little small, this is my Vasanti brush I'm going to use for this part, because my Vasanti brush is more of like long and it's very, very flexible. So I'm going to dip into that olive color very lightly, and I'm going to get that inner corner. Okay, I think I decided that I'm just going to, because I think I left enough in the middle to where I can actually work with that. And of course you guys know what color I'm going to do this with. It is like the most beautiful color in this. I may have to use that with a lighter color on top, but I have to dig into this color. It's so pretty. So I'm going to go in with my finger here, and I am just going to start working here in the middle of the lid where the halo is. Beautiful. I love that color so much. I love it. Alright. Oof. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with my transition color. And I'm going to basically make sure that everything is nice and defined in here. Oh, it's so beautiful. And you know what? You can never really tell how pretty it is until you put your regular makeup on. I am going to pop a little bit of light in there. I'm going to use this highlight color, and it is this color right here in the middle. It's like an opal color. I do want to pop this a little bit on the top of that to give it just a little oomph. See? It's so pretty. It's a pretty highlight color. I'm going to use that for the inner corner highlight too. Okay, so I see some places that I need to work out, as far as, you know, making sure things are blended. And then I'll be back with you guys with a full face. I'll blend a little bit more and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So I did want to talk to you guys about what I kind of did as far as, as far as what I used on my face today. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but I have one eye. This eye over here is smaller than this eye. So depending on how high I go, that's why sometimes I have to go, because this eye kind of has the scars and it kind of sags a little. So I really do have to pay attention to what I'm doing when I'm going up into this area here. I have to sometimes make the illusion that my eyes are the same size, but they're really not. So that's one thing that I did want to tell you guys before I forget. But I do want to tell you guys what I put on my face today as far as products on my face. I did use the Collab, the Fundamental Primer. This is the hydrating primer. I used that, and then I used the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation in the color Light Neutral. That is my color and that shade. I went with on my eyebrows with the number 3 brow pencil, and this is the Precisely My Brow pencil. And then I brushed over them. I didn't want to do anything heavy on my brows today. I used the Too Faced Medium Deep Soleil bronzer, which is my holy grail bronzer. I love it so much. Used that. And then I used the Fit Me Loose Setting Powder for my whole face. But underneath the eyes and in my concealing spots, I used the Tarte Smooth Operator. And then for my concealer, I did use the Tarte Creaseless Concealer underneath my eyes, up through this area, down the nose, mouth, and in the lines. And then I set it with the Smooth Operator. And then for blush, I pulled out to the BH Cosmetics blush palette. This is the nude blush palette, and I know I look like a peachy crazy person, but I actually used this color and this color mixed together. So this one and this one, these two right here, and I kind of mixed them together, and it just made just a really beautiful color on my face. I think I like it. So I did use this. I haven't used this in a while, so I did want to pull that out and use it. And then, like I said, with the creaseless concealer and all, I set my eyes today with my Luxie brush, because with that Amazonian clay or with that Smooth Operator, it really does well under the eyes if you use a brush. So, and then as far as highlighter goes, I went into the BH Cosmetics, the Carly Bible palette, and I used this color as my highlighter. It makes it a little bit with the white, and I think it gave me a really nice pretty sheen highlight to go with the pretty colors in the blush. So those are the colors, those are the products that I used for my face today. So I'm going to take my inner corner highlighting brush first, and I am going to tap into that color, to that same opalescent color, and I am going to go ahead and do my inner corner highlight here. And with this, since I'm doing a I am doing a halo eye, I do want to try to keep this away from the darkness, or the inside dark that I've gone with the halo. So I'm going to push this a little bit further up than I normally would. So I'm just going to spin it here. It's just my favorite inner corner highlighting brush. But when I am going to do a brush video soon, because I do want to show you guys the brushes that I use on a daily basis, and my favorite brushes that sometimes maybe you guys haven't seen. So I do want to do a brush video, and these will definitely, I will show you all the, like, kind of the whole set of what comes in here, and that way you guys can see it, and I'll let you know how to get it, how to order it, and all that. So I'm going to take that small blender, and I'm going to dip back into my transition shade, and I do want to bring in some more of the dark, you know, just that transition back into this look, because, you know, with the inner corner highlight, I don't like to really go over where I've gone, if that makes any sense. I like to make sure that everything is still kind of in place, and it's just kind of like a pop of color in that corner, so it's not like too much. So I did that. I'm going to do that on both sides here. Okay. And then I want to take my fluffy brush that I used with that olive color, and I'm going to dip back into that olive color. And I'm going to bring this out a little bit because the foundation did cover some of that up, and I knew it would. So I'm going to bring some more definition into here. When you do your eyes first and then you go in with your foundation and concealer, you know you're going to have to go back in and do some work. So I really like the way that that olive color looks up against those mauves. I think it's very nice because I think it's in the same range as far as being a cool tone. It's like a cool tone olive color, so I think it really does match well. So I have been using my Inspire crayon to do kind of a brow bone highlight lately, but I think today I do want to just use like a really nice soft matte because I don't want to bring a lot of attention to that area. And I'm going to go into that original bone color that I did my eyes with, that I set my eyes with to begin with. And I'm just going to kind of bring right here into that arch just a little bit, just to highlight that area. So I do want to take my other, like my fluffy blender. This is an actual 441, and I do want to take that dark, that second mauve dark color, and I do want to bring that back in here. Okay, so, and I know I already know that I'm going to have to pop a little bit more shimmer on the center, so I'm going to work on that for just a second. Okay, so I'm going to blend this just a little bit here. So I want it to be pretty soft right there where that shimmer is. Okay, so I'm going to do my under eye, and I am going to go back in with that transition color, that beginning, that mauve color. And I'm going to smoke out the bottom of the lash line here. Okay, and then I'm going to take an even smaller pencil brush. An even smaller pencil brush. This is a BH Cosmetics 10. And it's wet. No. And I wanted to dip into that color that I used for that carnation pink. Alright, so I'm going to come way up closer to the lash line itself with this color, starting on the inner corner. Yeah. And then I'm going to go back into the darker color. This is the second color that I used. And I'm going to use this on the very outer edge. And then I will smoke that out with my blender here. But I just think it looks better and it helps me kind of even out my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to put my Carly Bobble palette up. I am done with her today. And I love this palette. I think this palette is beautiful. I love the way this kind of looks like a cushion with the pearls. I love the packaging. I love the rose gold. Anything rose gold is like, yeah, I'm all out. I'm all about it. So now I'm going to go in for some liner. The liner that I want to use today, I'm not quite sure. You guys know I never am like sure when it's time for liner, so let me think for a minute. But this is the Too Faced liner that likes to fall out. I think I did this on my smoky eye look that me and Madeline are working on, our collaboration. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a sharpen here. And this is like a glittery, it's almost like a glittery charcoal, and it looks really good if you don't want to do like black. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to try to make this a really, really, really close, tight line. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way, but it's the intentions that count, right? It's the thought that counts. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and put on the Unleashed Unleashed Volume and Curl Mascara from Wonder Beauty, and I love this brand so much. It's, you know, the first time I ever tried this brand, it was actually, I got the foundation sticks, And I was like, what is this brand? I love this brand. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This foundation, it's the best foundation stick I've ever used because it's a hydrating stick. And it does not dry your face out. It's not like the ABH stick that I can't even get to blend on my face at all. It's just a good brand, and I want to try so many of the other things from Wonder Beauty. I would love to try everything from Wonder Beauty. But I'm telling you, it's like as soon as I found it, it's like people started wearing it and people started getting it, and I was so excited because I was like, yes, finally people are seeing that this brand is amazing. Yeah, so if I had to choose who I got PR from, like the 3 places that I would choose to get PR from is Wonder Beauty, You Can Be, which is a small company, and they make one of my favorite palettes for a cheap price, the Dreamland palette. And they make the Twilight palette, which is a dupe for the Huda Beauty palette, the rose gold. And then they make so many other amazing products that I haven't had a chance to try. So if I had to get PR from anybody, it would be Wonder Beauty, You Can Be, and then Makeup Geek, because I really believe in what she's doing, and I think that it's amazing that she's doing what she is. And I really hope that, you know, some people, you know, are able to, you know, just kind of branch off and really be able to give some honest reviews, and because all of my reviews are honest, and I know that other people like my friend Tara, my friend Sherry, you know, everybody who reviews that I know are always honest. And even if it's bad, and even if they want to love it, they're still going to be honest and tell you the truth about it. Teresa's dad, she gives great reviews. So yeah, I love those companies, and I just would love to be able to do something like that. Maybe one day, who knows. This is the Frog Prince. I love this because it kind of goes with whatever you're doing for that day. To me, it always matches everything I do. So I'm just going to put it on really quick. Yeah, that's just a beautiful lipstick. I love it. And it looks different on everybody, and I think it's like every time I put it on and I'm trying to match up with my look, it just seems like it's just perfect. It just matches perfect every time. So that's one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. So I think that this look turned out so beautiful. It is quite soft for me. I don't know if it looks soft on your end. I hope it does, because it is quite soft for me. This look actually reminds me a lot of my very best good friend, Sherry Ward. She is just an artist with her makeup application. We talk all the time on the phone, and we have a messenger app that we where we can watch each other and talk at the same time. You know, sometimes she'll be getting ready in the mornings and I'll be at work, or vice versa. We'll be getting ready together, whatever, and we'll just be talking, and I'll just be sitting there just watching her, and it's like watching an artist paint something on canvas. It's just, she just does such a great application, and she's just such an inspiration to me. And I think that we met, like at this point, Sherry, I don't even remember how we met, but I do know that we were meant to meet, and I just love you so much. And I think we met through Laurie. Laurie, I hope you love this look. And I love you so much. Laurie was one of my first friends on YouTube. When I first started, Laurie, I saw her, and I saw that she was from Tennessee, and so I reached out to her, and we've been friends ever since. And then I met Sherry through Laurie, and then I started talking to Sherry, and me and Sherry clicked, just like, I don't know, like we've known each other forever. It's so crazy. And then, but Sherry, I just love you. Laurie, I love you too. It's just, I've met so many great people on YouTube, and it's just amazing how you can meet just so many great people and just have these conversations with people and have people support you and you support them. That's why I love doing Saturday shoutouts. Saturday shoutouts is my favorite thing to do on my channel besides makeup. It is. And that's saying a lot, because you know, I could do anything on my channel, you know, but I love doing Saturday shoutouts. It's just, I feel like everybody needs some type of recognition to say, hey, you're doing good. You deserve this. You deserve, even if it's coming from a small channel like me, you know, you deserve just some recognition and to say good job, you know, and, you know, you deserve for people to come and see your videos and see how great you're doing. And I just think that everybody needs that every once in a while. And that's why I decided to do Saturday shout outs. It makes me feel so good to do them. So anyways, but Sherry, this look looks something like you would do, and I just love it, and I love watching you do your makeup, and I just, yeah, you're the best. And Laurie, I hope you love this look. I hope you're able to let me know if you decide to follow along with it. I know that I kind of changed it up a little bit, but let me know if you decide to follow along with it. Let me know if you like it. My eyes did cooperate with me, thank goodness. Yes, they did. And if you aren't following Laurie or Sherry, it's Laurie Latimer, and I've talked about her so much in my videos, and then Sherry Ward. Please go subscribe to these ladies. They are amazing. You will learn so much from them, and they're just a joy to watch. They're a joy to watch, both of them. So, and then Sherry, you have a special place in my heart because, you know, you're just everything. So I love you all. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Tap that subscribe and the ringy dingy bell, and I will support you back. I believe in supporting everybody back. If I have not got you on Saturday shoutouts yet, trust me, it's coming. It is coming. Trust me, it is coming. So I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the afternoon, and I hope you liked this tutorial on the Carly by Belle. I will leave the hashtag for the tutorial if you decide to do it and post it on Instagram or anything, or do a video on it. I'm asking that everybody use the hashtag, so I will leave the hashtag down below and let you guys know which one I would like for you to use on this one. So I hope y'all have a good afternoon. I love you all. I will not argue with you. I love you all. Bye.